Welcome students to our 12th standard online lectures. This is Professor Ali Raza Sudanwala. The new chapter is on the board. The chapter is pair of straight lines. Although by looking at the name of the chapter you must be thinking it's a difficult one, believe me, it's very easy. See, how will I proceed, I will not give you many theorems and theories and formulas. No, my work will be just to bring the complex part of the maths like a piece of cake in front of you. That's it. Believe me, that's it. Okay, so pair of straight line. See, I have not written any notes on the board. Nothing to teach. You all know everything. Okay, question number 1. I'm just starting with the question number 1. As we'll come across with new questions, I'll give you some notes. At that time, students, in online lectures, the sincerity matters a lot. See, nobody comes and see that what you are doing. So it's a request from my side that whenever I say pause the video, copy the notes, so you have to do it. And the idea throughout the chapter will be like this. I'll be explaining you the sum. So when I am explaining you something, even if you know that what I am doing it and you know how to proceed, but I request you students, please understand my explanation clearly first. Don't start writing. Okay, understand, listen to my explanation, see the video first, calm down, see the video, understand my explanation, and then only you start writing. I'll say that pause the video. At that time you pause the video and then you start writing. And start writing means you don't have to copy from the video, because if you have sincerely understood the explanation, you have watched the video, then you can easily, it's my guarantee that you will do the question by your own. So no need to copy. Listen the explanation, then pause the video and do it by yourself. Let's start without wasting any time. The first question, find the combined equation. Students, one word I'll be explaining you. Find the combined equation. Combined means joined. Combined means joined. 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 Equation of the following pairs of line. Pairs of line. Pair means two होता है. Pair means two होता है. मतलब in this question they will give you two lines का equation. Two lines का. उनको join करना है. We just have to combine it. That's it. Before starting with this question, a small thing. Okay. Any line का journal equation is ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Yes. This is the general equation of any of the line. Ax plus by plus c equal to 0. This is the general equation and it represents any of the line. So now they will give you two lines because word pair is used. Okay. So they will give you equations of two lines. Then we just have to find their combined equation. Combined matlab join equation. It's so simple, students. Okay, let's see on the board now. Students, I have copied the sub question 2. Question number 1, I have copied sub question 2. I'll be solving the most typical problems. Okay, selectively I am solving the typical problem. Sub question 2, x plus 2y minus 1 equal to 0. Okay, this is the first line. एक लाइन का इक्वेशन है और दूसरी लाइन का इक्वेशन है 2x minus 3y plus 2 equal to 0. We need to find the combined joined equation. Join करना है मतलब multiply करना है. That's it. So therefore combined equation will be we just have to join it. See here, left hand side I have x plus 2y, within a bracket I will write x plus 2y minus 1 multiply by the other one. It's what? 2x minus 3y plus 2 equal to 0. See, right hand side I was having 0 in the first equation, right hand side I was having 0 in the second equation. So I just wrote one times this equal to 0. This whole left hand side came here, this whole left hand side came here. That's it. I need to find joint equation. Just we have to multiply. That's it, students. Okay, now let's start. Okay, so first this x will be multiplied with this 2x, this x will be multiplied with minus 3y, this x will be multiplied with plus 2. Let's start, students. Therefore x into 2x becomes 2x square, x into minus 3y becomes minus 3xy. Okay, this x multiplied by plus 2 becomes plus 2x. Now same thing with 2y. 2y will be multiplied with each and every this three terms. Okay, let's do it. Plus 2y multiplied by plus 2x becomes plus 4xy plus 2y multiplied by minus 3y. Okay, so 2 3s are become 6, but sign of minus, so minus 6y square. Then plus 2y gets multiplied with plus 2, so it will become plus 2 2s are 4, so plus 4y plus 4y. Students, now this minus 1, this minus will be multiplied with all three terms. I think so you can start doing it right now along with me. It's just the multiplication. Minus 1 multiplied by 2x is minus 2x. Okay, minus 1 multiplied by minus 3y is plus 3y. Minus 1 multiplied by plus 2, it's minus 2 is equal to 0. Now it's a very simple case, students. You know what we have to do? We just have to segregate the terms. Okay, now please tell me, students, how many terms you can see with x square? Only this term. How many terms you can see with y square? Only this term. Pay attention, it's minus 6y square. Okay, so let's write. I'm writing it down. Therefore 2x square, I have only one term with x square, 2x square. One term with y square, it's minus 6y square. How many terms I see with only x? With only x. See here, I have plus 2x here and I have minus 2x here. Okay, only x. Here we have two terms. So plus 2 minus 2 gets cancelled. Any other terms with only x? No, I don't have. Okay, any terms with only y? Only y. Here I have plus 3y. Here I have plus 4y. Okay, plus 3y plus 4y becomes plus 7y. So plus 7y. Okay, now what things are remaining? Students, let's see. What is this? Any terms with minus with xy? I'm just looking at the xy. Xy wala term is this. Xy wala term is this. Okay, there are two terms with xy. This is minus 3, this is plus 4. Minus 3 and plus 4 becomes plus 1. So it's plus 1. Okay, I'll write with black color. Plus 1. No need to write 1. You can also write, it's no issues. 1xy. So this is done. Completed. 4y. Okay, just poor fellow minus 2 is remaining. So minus 2 is equal to 0. Students, this is the answer. This is the combined equation. Please pause the video and start doing it fast. Okay, students, the next question on the board, I'll make you sure about one thing, students, that as we proceed further, you all will be more interested. Let's see. Just stay tuned on the board. Okay, let's see the next question, students. Find combined equation. Okay, we are doing the same. Of course, question number 1 is only continued. We have to find the combined equation. Sub question 3. Find combined equation of lines passing through. Okay, find combined equation of lines passing through 2, 3. Now pay attention, students, over here. We have to find combined equations of lines. Lines, here word lines are given. Lines means there are more than one lines. Of course, 2 lines. We need to find the combined equations of them. But here the equation of 2 lines are not given to us. So pay attention here. The first step over here will be, I'll find separate equations. I'll find separate equations. I'll find separate equations of given 2 lines. Ready-made equations are not given to me. First, I need to find separate equations. Second, then join it. Then join them. Join them means just multiply them. So we have to follow this. Students, please write this. Pause the video and write this, please. That we have to first find what will be a flow chart. Here some conditions are given. Based on that condition, we will find separate equations of 2 lines. Then we need to join them. Then we will multiply to get a combined equation. Here ready-made equations are not given to us. Okay, just see on the board now. Find combined equations of lines passing through 2, 3. Okay, so that means my required 2 lines. The lines which are required over here, they passes through 2, 3. 2, 3 and parallel to the coordinate axis. This is a very important terminology given. Parallel to the coordinate axis. एक ही टाइम में, मार्क माई वर्ड्स, एक ही टाइम में कोई एक लाइन कभी भी कोऑर्डिनेट एक्सिस से पैरेलल नहीं होती है. व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय कोऑर्डिनेट एक्सिस? प्लीज सी हियर, दिस इज माय एक्स एक्सिस, x डैश, दिस इज माय y एक्सिस, y डैश. अब एक ही टाइम में कोई भी लाइन ऐसे नहीं हो सकती है जो x के भी पैरेलल हो और y के भी पैरेलल हो. मतलब क्या? मतलब वो लोग कोऑर्डिनेट एक्सिस बोल रहे हैं, मतलब x और y दोनों की बात कर रहे हैं. तो ऐसी तो कोई लाइन नहीं हो सकती है जो एक ही टाइम में x से भी पैरेलल हो और y से भी पैरेलल हो. इट्स नॉट पॉसिबल. दैट मीन्स दे आर टॉकिंग अबाउट टू डिफरेंट लाइन्स. ओके, नाउ लिसन टू इट. वो लोग ने क्या बोला है? आई एम जस्ट drawing a diagram and explaining you क्या बोला है. Just see on the board. Okay, let us say this is the origin 0. This will be 1. This will be 2. This will be 3. This will be 1. This will be 2. This will be 3. ठीक है. और ये नेगेटिव है. नेगेटिव यहाँ नहीं दिया है तो आई एम नॉट ड्रॉइंग इट. ओके, नाउ सी ऑन द बोर्ड. फाइंड द कंबाइंड इक्वेशंस. मतलब दो लाइन की इक्वेशंस को मल्टीप्लाई करना है. बट फर्स्ट स्टेप इज उनको फाइंड तो करने दो, दो अलग अलग इक्वेशंस को. पासिंग थ्रू 2,3. सो एंड पैरेलल टू द कोऑर्डिनेट एक्सिस. एक टाइम में एक लाइन दोनों एक्सिस से पैरेलल नहीं हो सकती. इसका मतलब ये है दैट देयर आर टू लाइंस. Okay, one line will be parallel to the x-axis and second line will be parallel to the y-axis. Okay, now there is one point given 2,3. Let me plot this point 2,3. आपको दिख रहा है 2,3 कहाँ है? ये 2 और ये 3. So can I say this is 2,3? 2,3. Okay. Now as I told you, एक टाइम में एक लाइन दोनों एक्सिस से पैरेलल नहीं हो सकती है. So can I say my first line can be this one. See here, ये green line y एक्सिस से पैरेलल है और ये ग्रीन लाइन 2,3 से भी पास होती है. अंडरस्टैंडिंग और नॉट? ओके, तो ये ग्रीन लाइन को मैं बोलूंगा लाइन L1. दिखता है L1 लिखा. Okay, second line I'll draw with blue color if you want. Second line will be this line. I'll say it as L2. ये blue color line is parallel to x-axis and it also passes to 2,3. Now understand. Now this question will make sense for you. Find the combined equation. Okay. If the lines, both the lines, green line L1, blue line L2, कहाँ से पास हो रही है? 2,3 से. दोनों पास हो रही है 2,3 से. And both are parallel. किससे? कोऑर्डिनेट एक्सिस से. तो ग्रीन वाली पैरेलल है y एक्सिस से, ब्लू वाली पैरेलल है x एक्सिस से. सो ये डायग्राम आपको बनाना होगा. नाउ डोंट आस्क मी कि डायग्राम बनाना कंपलसरी है कि नहीं. माय आंसर विल बी इट्स नॉट. डायग्राम्स हैज नो मार्क्स. बट अगर आप डायग्राम नहीं बनाओगे तो यू विल नॉट कम टू नो कि वो लोग ने क्या बोला है. Okay, now how to write the equation? Pay attention here. Everything I'll be teaching you from the scratch. The equation of this green color line will be the green color line passes from 2 of x-axis. तो इसका equation है x is equal to 2. क्योंकि ये green color line कट कर रही है x-axis को, तो इसका equation है, coordinates नहीं है, equation है x is equal to 2. और ये blue color line कट कर रही है y-axis को at 3, तो इसका equation है y is equal to 3. That's it. So simple. हमको इक्वेशंस मिल गया दोनों लाइन के. That's it. So can I say equations of given two lines are, the first equation is x equal to 2. I'll not write x equal to 2. देखो कैसे लिखते हैं. x minus 2 equal to 0. I'll bring that 2 here. And second equation is y equals to 3. How will I write? See this. Y minus 3 equal to 0. Okay, we got the separate equations. Now we need to find combined one. Just multiply. So x minus 2 multiply by y minus 3 is equal to 0. Therefore x into y is xy. X multiplied by minus 3 is minus 3x. Minus 2 into y is minus 2y. Minus 2 into minus 3 is plus 6 is equal to 0. That's it, students. This is the combined equation of this question. Pause the video and please write. Students, now before starting the next question, I'll be giving you very important note on the board. Very important note. Just pay attention on the board. Note, very important. Okay, pay attention please. If M1 and M2 are slopes of given two lines, M1 and M2, pay attention. M1 क्या है, M1 and M2 क्या है? We have two lines, दो lines है हमारे पास. M1 is the slope of the first line, okay, and M2 is the slope of the second line. That's it. Great. Now there are two cases. This note has two cases. Case 1. I repeat again, I have two lines. First line का slope is M1, second line का slope is M2. Case 1. If two lines are parallel to each other, if two lines are parallel to each other, for example, ये हमारी lines है, for example हमारी given two lines ये है, ये line दो lines है हमारे पास. फर्स्ट लाइन का स्लोप क्या है, हम लोग ने सपोज किया है M1 एंड सेकेंड लाइन का स्लोप इज M2. दीज आर द टू लाइन्स. ओके, M1 is the slope of first line, M2 is the slope of second line, and I am considering in the case 1 that if two lines are parallel to each other, then what will happen? M1 will be equal to M2. Yes, this is very important. You have to know this. कि अगर दो लाइंस पैरेलल होगी तो उनके स्लोप्स इक्वल होंगे. M1 will be equal to M2. Vice versa also you should remember. If at all somebody tells you that I have two lines and both the lines ka slopes are equal, that means that two lines are parallel to each other. Great. Okay, now case 2. If two lines are perpendicular to each other. If two lines are perpendicular to each other, okay, so here I have used the word perpendicular. How will I draw the diagram? This can be the case. This is my first line. Let us suppose the slope of this line is M1. This is my second line. Let us suppose the slope of this line is M2. These two lines are perpendicular, means 90 degree है बीच में each other. So then what will be the case? If the two lines, जिसके अंदर एक का लाइन का स्लोप M1 है, दूसरी लाइन का स्लोप M2 है, if two lines are perpendicular to each other, then what will be the case? Then M1 multiply by M2 will be equal to -1. In English we say the product of the slopes will be -1. Yes, the product of the slopes will be -1. So अगर दो लाइन्स के स्लोप को मल्टीप्लाई करो और आंसर -1 आता है, इसका मतलब होता है the two lines are perpendicular to each other. Over here I like to give one small example. I want to reiterate one thing over here on the board. Let us suppose two lines are given to me. I'm talking about this case 2 only. Suppose I have a line AB. Okay, for the line AB, the slope of this line AB, slope denoted by M1, is suppose 2/3. Okay, I have a line AB. This is line AB. AB. इसका slope is 2/3. Then I have a line PQ, which is perpendicular to this line AB. Students, now can you tell me what will be the slope? What will be the slope of this line PQ? What will be the slope? Slope M2, I will say M2 of this line PQ. Always remember this logic. I'm deriving this logic from this year only. इसी से derive कर रहे हैं कि अगर एक लाइन का स्लोप मालूम है, AB का स्लोप है 2/3, और दूसरी लाइन का स्लोप जानना हो जो कि पता हो कि वो परपेंडिकुलर है, so we just have to do negative reciprocal. I repeat once again, negative reciprocal. तो नेगेटिव मतलब माइनस लगाओ और रेसिप्रोकल 2/3 का हो जाएगा 3/2. So -3/2 will be the slope of PQ. मल्टीप्लाई करके देखो, 2/3 मल्टीप्लाई बाय -3/2, 2 will be cancel, 3 will be cancel, -1 will be remaining. Very important note, पूरे चैप्टर में काम आएगी. Very important note. Pause the video and do it fast. So students, starting with a sub question 5. Okay, I'll say the last question of question number 1. Before starting this question, I'll say it's a very, very important question. Just pay attention. I'll be teaching each and everything each and every concept I'll require, I'll write on the board. Okay, let's first decide the flow chart of the question. Find the combined equation of lines passing through -1, 2. देखो सबसे पहले तो we need to find combined equation. Combine means joint करने का इक्वेशन को, you know, multiply करने का. किसके कितने इक्वेशंस को? दो लाइंस के इक्वेशंस को. But are we given with those two lines? Pay attention here. Find the combined equations of lines passing through -1, 2, and one of the line is parallel to this line and the other line is perpendicular to this line. Oh my god, यहाँ पे clearly दिया नहीं है वो दो lines के equations. That's the reason I marked it important. So first step will be finding separate equations of whom? Of required lines. Students, please pay attention. In this online session आपने मेरे वर्ड्स को सुनना है बराबर से. हमने दो लाइंस का इक्वेशन फाइंड करना है. जो लाइंस की इक्वेशन को हमको फाइंड करना है उसको हम बोलेंगे रिक्वायर्ड लाइंस. क्या बोलेंगे? रिक्वायर्ड लाइंस. तो ये कौन सी दो लाइंस दी है? ये जो दो लाइंस के इक्वेशन दिया है, ये कौन से दो लाइंस के इक्वेशन है? दिस विल बी कॉल्ड एज गिवन लाइंस. ये दिया है, इसकी हेल्प से हमारे को दो रिक्वायर्ड लाइंस को फाइंड करना है. ये दो हमारे लाइंस, ये हमारी मेन लाइंस नहीं है. फाइंड द कंबाइंड इक्वेशंस ऑफ द लाइंस पासिंग थ्रू -1, 2. मतलब मेरी रिक्वायर्ड लाइंस कहाँ से पास हो रही है? -1, 2 से. एंड मेरी जो रिक्वायर्ड दो लाइंस है जिनको मल्टीप्लाई करूंगा मैं तो मुझे कंबाइंड इक्वेशन मिलेगा. वो दो रिक्वायर्ड लाइन में से एक लाइन, वन इज पैरेलल टू दिस लाइन, उसमें से एक लाइन इसके पैरेलल है. और मेरी रिक्वायर्ड लाइन की जो सेकेंड लाइन है वो उसमें से दूसरी वाली परपेंडिकुलर है ये लाइन से. सो मेरे पास दो लाइन होनी चाहिए. वो दो लाइन को मल्टीप्लाई करूंगा तो कंबाइंड इक्वेशन मिलेगा. मगर मेरी जो पहली लाइन है, फर्स्ट लाइन, इट इज पैरेलल टू दिस लाइन, और मेरी जो सेकेंड लाइन है इट इज परपेंडिकुलर टू दिस लाइन. सो सबसे पहले तो मुझे इंडिविजुअली उनके इक्वेशंस को फाइंड करना पड़ेगा मेरी रिक्वायर्ड लाइंस के. ठीक है, उसके बाद आई नीड टू फाइंड द कंबाइंड इक्वेशन. तो कंबाइंड इक्वेशन तो इट्स वेरी सिंपल. हाउ टू डू इट? जॉइन देम, जस्ट जॉइन देम. You can pause the video and write this. I erase this. You can pause the video and write this. Okay, now let's start. Find the combined equations. तो combined equation तो second stage है. First हमको individually find करना पड़ेगा. Okay, so I'll put the heading over here. This is the first part of my solution. Now what I'm doing to find equation of first required required line. Now I'm finding what I'm doing in the first part of the solution. This first part is to find the equation of my first required line. पहली लाइन के बारे में बात करूंगा. चलो उसके बारे में पढ़ते हैं. Find the combined equation of the lines passing through -1, 2. My both the lines, जो भी दो लाइंस मेरी आने वाली है वो दोनों लाइन -1, 2 से पास हो रही है. ओके, तो कहना ही से मेरी फर्स्ट लाइन भी पास होगी? ऑफ कोर्स पास होगी. सो आई राइट पासिस थ्रू को TH ऐसा इसको थ्रू लिखते हैं. पासिस थ्रू -1, 2. मतलब मेरी जो फर्स्ट लाइन है, मेरी रिक्वायर्ड लाइन, वो पास किससे होती है? -1, 2 से. एंड आगे पढ़ते हैं, एंड वन इज पैरेलल टू दिस. एंड माई रिक्वायर्ड लाइन जो मुझे फाइंड करना है वो पैरेलल है ये वाली लाइन के, एंड इट्स पैरेलल टू x plus 3y minus 1 equal to 0. तो ये क्यों दिया आपको? अ मोमेंट अगो, इसके पहले आई गेव यू अ नोट कि मेरी रिक्वायर्ड लाइन ये वाली लाइन से पैरेलल है. मतलब मेरी रिक्वायर्ड लाइन का स्लोप विल बी इक्वल टू द स्लोप ऑफ दिस लाइन. यस, सो कैन आई फाइंड द स्लोप ऑफ दिस लाइन? How to find the slope of this line? How to find the slope? Students, I am giving a note right now on the board. Pay attention here. How to find the slope? If at all any time it's given to you that I'll write here the note, you have to copy it, then I'll erase it. Note: if your line is ax plus by plus c equal to 0. This is your line. And by looking at the equation, if you want to find the slope, which is denoted by m, slope always written as m, the formula is minus a upon b. Formula for slope is minus a upon b. A क्या होता है? The coefficient of x is called as a, the coefficient of y is called as b, and the constant term is called as c. So formula for finding slope is ये minus हमको लगाने का. This minus comes in the formula, minus a upon b. This is the formula for finding slope. So with the help of this note, students, can I now find the slope of this line? Yes, I can find it. So can I say slope for this line, slope is how much? Minus a by b. Here a कितना है? A is what? Coefficient of x. x के साथ में कुछ नहीं मतलब 1 है, y के साथ में कुछ नहीं मतलब 3 है, तो minus is in the formula, minus a by b, so minus 1 upon 3. Minus 1 upon 3 is the slope. Understand students, मैं find कर रहा हूँ मेरी first required line. अब मेरी first required line parallel है ये वाली line से. ये वाली line का slope is minus 1 upon 3. Because my required line is parallel to this line, can I say slopes will be equal? Therefore, slope of required line will also becomes minus 1 upon 3. Reason? Because lines are parallel. See, like this we have to write, because lines are parallel. That's it. Lines are parallel. Hope you understood this much, students. मैंने क्या किया? मैंने मेरी जो पहली required line थी उसका slope find कर लिया. अब मुझे equation find करना है. Now I need to find equation of my first required line. How to find equation? I have two things with me. I'll write here. Over here. For finding equations, we always need two things. The first thing is the point, and second thing is the slope. Do I have the point? Yes, my required line passes through minus 1 comma 2. Do I have the slope? Yes, my required line ka slope is minus 1 upon 3. I have point and I have slope. We have done this thing in your 10th standard, in your 11th standard. How to find equation of a line when point and slope are given. It is called slope point form equation. I'll be writing it on the board, but before it, you have to copy this. Pause the video and copy this note. How to find slope, because I'll be erasing this because I don't have space on the board. So students, now I have point minus 1 comma 2. My line passes through minus 1 comma 2. I have slope also minus 1 upon 3. So now by slope point form, this is the name of the formula. This is the name of the equation. By slope point form, what is the form? Y minus y1 is equal to m x minus x1. Okay, to be more precise, I will say the slope of this line is m1. Why m1? Because ये पहली line की बात हो रही है, पहली line की, ठीक है? So I'll write here also m1. This y will remain y only. This x will remain x only. At the place of this x1, what will come? This minus 1 will come. At the place of this x1, minus 1 will come. At the place of this y1, what will come? This 2 will come. Because my line passes through this point. X1 and y1 are this points. X1 and y1. Y will be y only, x will be x only. At the place of m1, this minus 1 by 3 will become. This, you should note down this. This is the form. This is the equation to find. This is the form to find the equation of a line when point and slope are known. Okay, therefore y will be y only, minus y1 is how much? Y1 is 2. So 2 is equal to m is how much? Minus 1 by 3. X will be as it is x minus x1 is minus 1, so this will become plus 1. Okay, now I will make a bracket here. 3 will be multiplied with this, so 3y minus 6. Therefore 3 into y is 3y minus 3 2 is 6, and minus 1 will be multiplied here, so it will be minus x minus 1. Call everything over here. Therefore minus x comes here, becomes x plus 3y. Minus 1 comes here, becomes plus 1. Plus 1 and minus 6 becomes minus 5 is equal to 0. So students, this is my first equation, first required equation. ठीक है, इसी तरह से हमको सेकेंड कंडीशन पढ़ के सेकेंड इक्वेशन लाना है और बाद में दोनों इक्वेशन को मल्टीप्लाई करना है. सो विल गेट द कंबाइंड इक्वेशन. प्लीज पॉज द वीडियो. आई विल इरेज द एंटायर बोर्ड. प्लीज पॉज द वीडियो एंड कंप्लीट दिस पार्ट. Students, I have erased the complete board. I have written the equation 1 which we obtained, x plus 3y minus 5 equal to 0. So now let's proceed to the second thing. Now second part of the solution, to find equation of second required line. To find equation of second required line. Now let's see about the second line. Our second line also passes through minus 1 comma 2. So I'll write here passes through minus 1 comma 2. Okay, great. Both the lines are passing through minus 1 comma 2. Okay, now let's see something else. And this required line is what? And other means the second line is perpendicular to this line, and its our required line is perpendicular to 2x minus 3y minus 1 equal to 0. 2x minus 3y minus 1 equal to 0. पे अटेंशन, जो लाइन मुझे रिक्वायर्ड है सेकेंड लाइन वो परपेंडिकुलर है 2x माइनस 3y माइनस 1 इक्वल टू 0 से. सो फर्स्ट थिंग आई विल फाइंड द स्लोप ऑफ दिस. तो दिस लाइन इज माई गिवन लाइन. इसको एड्रेस करेंगे गिवन लाइन से. जो फाइंड करना है उसको बोलेंगे रिक्वायर्ड लाइन. सो स्लोप आई राइट हियर slope of given line will be equal to, formula is minus a by b. I gave you here. So minus, my a is 2 and my b is minus 3. Minus minus cancels, so it's 2 upon 3. 2 upon 3 is the slope of this line which is given to us, but my required line is perpendicular to this line. Therefore slope of required line will be equal to m2, because this is my second line. My required line is perpendicular. It's perpendicular to given line. तो अगर इसका slope 2 upon 3 है तो मेरी required line का slope will become minus 3 upon 2. Negative reciprocal. Okay, that's it, students. We came to know two things up till here. My second required line passes through minus 1 comma 2, and the slope of my second required line is minus 3 upon 2. Students, now can I find out now the equation of my second required line? Yes. So equation of second required line, of course by slope point form, y minus y1 is equal to m2, because second slope, ये x minus x1 and y1 is what? This is my x1, this is my y1. So y minus y1 is 2, is equal to m2 is minus 3 upon 2 x minus x1. X minus x1 is minus 1, so this becomes plus 1. 2 will get multiplied with this, so this becomes 2y minus 2 2s are 4 is equal to minus 3 into x is minus 3x minus 3 plus 1 multiplied with plus 1 is minus 3. Okay, so therefore minus 3x comes here, becomes plus 3x, plus 2y will be here as it is, minus 3 comes here, becomes plus 3, and minus 4 plus 3 becomes minus 1 is equal to 0. So students, this is our equation of second required line. That's it. The equation of the first required line was this. Second required line ka equation is this. We need to find joint equation. This is our second one. Okay, this is our second one, 2. So can I say I'll just multiply now? Yes, I'll multiply these two equations and I'll get the combined one. Okay, so please pause the video, complete this much. I'll erase the complete stuff, and in the next fresh board I'll just multiply the I'll just multiply the required two lines ka equations which we derived. So students, now just we have to multiply. We got equation one required, first required line ka equation, a second required line ka equation, but we need to find joint equation, the combined equation. We just have to multiply. Therefore combined equation will be what? Just multiplication. X plus 3y minus 5 multiplied with 3x plus 2y minus 1 equal to 0. X plus 3y minus 5 multiplied by 3x plus 2y minus 1. Great, amazing. Okay, now this x will be multiplied with 3x, this x will be multiplied with 2y, this x will be multiplied with minus 1. Similarly for all. Okay, therefore x multiplied by 3x is 3x square. Okay, x multiplied by plus 2y is plus 2xy, x multiplied by minus 1 is minus x, 3y, now 3y multiplied with plus 3x will be 3 3s are 9 plus 9xy. Okay, 3y when multiplied with plus 2y becomes plus 6y square, plus 6y square. 3y multiplied with minus 1 is minus 3y, minus 5 multiplied by 3 is minus 15x, minus 5 multiplied by plus 2y is minus 10y, minus 5 multiplied by minus 1 becomes plus 5 is equal to 0. Okay, great. Now we just have to see some things if we can. Okay, therefore 3x square, I wrote this one. Then anything with y square, yes, this one. So let's write plus 6y square. Okay, anything with xy, we have many things with xy. See here, I have here plus 2xy, I have here plus 9xy. Okay, that's it, two things. So 9 plus 2 becomes 11, so plus 11xy. Okay, this is done, this is done. Okay, now only x, only x. See here, all of you, with only x I have here minus x, and here I have minus 15x. So minus x and minus 15x comes to be minus 16x, minus 16x. Okay, and with only y, this is my minus 3y, this is my minus 10y. So this will be how much? Here this will be minus 3 and minus 10 minus 13y. I'll write here minus 13y. Okay, minus 13y, and only one 5 is remaining, plus 5 is equal to 0. Okay student, this is our required equation. Please pause the video and do it. It was an amazing question. Students, now on the board we have question number 2. The question is find separate equations. Students, if you remember, moment ago we completed our question number 1. उसमें क्या था? उसमें heading था find the joint combined equations. यहाँ पे उल्टा है, separate करना है. अरे तो बहुत simple है. We just have to find separate equations. मतलब join करके दिया है, अब separate करो. That's it. Find the separate equations of the lines represented by the following equations. Okay, so this is our question, first question. Now students, I think so this will take 4-5 blackboards. You need to again and again pause and do it, pause and do it. Is it so? Let's see. अब separate करना है. Now बचपन से एक रूल पढ़े, एक फॉर्मूला पढ़े है, वो दिमाग में रख के दें. I have a formula in my mind that a square minus b square is what? A plus b, a minus b. Yes, I am not teaching you any rocket science. A square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b. Keeping this fact in my mind, अगर ये fact दिमाग में है, so that's the reason I'm doing one thing on the board. See here, ये 5 पे square नहीं है, तो उसको square लाने के लिए root 5x the whole square minus 3y the whole square equal to 0. 3 का स्क्वायर 9 होता है और y पे स्क्वायर था, 3y द होल स्क्वायर कर दिए. रूट 5 का स्क्वायर 5 होता है और x पे तो स्क्वायर था, तो पूरे पे स्क्वायर कर दिए. कैन आई से दिस इज इन द फॉर्म ऑफ a स्क्वायर माइनस b स्क्वायर? यस, दिस इज माई a. माई a इज रूट 5x and my b is 3y. It's a square minus b square. What is a square minus b square? A plus b, a minus b. Your a is root 5x. Your b is 3y. A plus b. A plus b means root 5x plus 3y and root 5x minus 3y is equal to 0. Same copied. So either this is equal to 0 or this is equal to 0. Therefore, I will say root 5x plus 3y equal to 0. I'll just draw a line here. And root 5x minus 3y equal to 0. No need of drawing line also. Okay, so you can just write and in between, or you can write or in between. That's it students, that's it. This is the two equations, that's it, we are done. So the two separate equations are root 5x plus 3y equal to 0 and root 5x minus 3y equal to 0. Pause the video and do it fast. students, once again a good question on the board. Students, believe me, this question is there in the 10th standard. Yes, now we are in 12th standard. This question belongs to 10th standard. It's just a quadratic. I'll give you one hint. This is 3x square minus 2 root 3xy minus 3y square. You all must be thinking, सर ये quadratic कैसे हो गया? Quadratic में तो एक ही वेरिएबल होता है, यहाँ पे x और y दोनों आया है. So for that reason I'm giving you one assumption. You just assume कि y है ही नहीं. Please mark my words. I'm telling you, just assume that y ये क्वेश्चन में नहीं है. Just imagine कि y नहीं है, यहाँ पे y नहीं है, यहाँ पे y square नहीं है. So your question क्या हो जाएगा आपका? 3x square minus 2 root 3x minus 3. That's it. That's it. Of course y is there and we will consider y, but just assume for a moment. Okay, it's a pure quadratic. You remember how to solve a quadratic? Whenever we have any number just at the front of this x square, the preceding number, that number gets multiplied with this number, which is a constant, because assume कर रहे हैं कि y नहीं है तो ये constant है -3. So 3 multiplied by -3 multiplied by -3 becomes -9. So product is -9. That means हमको दो ऐसे नंबर चाहिए. We need two numbers such that their product is -9. Please mark my words. I need two numbers such that their product is -9. I need two numbers such that if I multiply those two numbers, I should get -9. And if I sum those two numbers, वही दो नंबर्स जिनको मल्टीप्लाई करके -9 आया है, उसी दो नंबर्स को ऐड करेंगे तो उनका समेशन शुड बी -2√3. दिस इज हाउ यू शुड रीड. ऐसे रीड करना होता है. 3 इंटू -3 इज -9. ऐसे दो नंबर जिनको मल्टीप्लाई करो तो प्रोडक्ट आना चाहिए -9, और वही दो नंबर को जिनको मल्टीप्लाई करके -9 आया है, वही दो नंबर को अगर ऐड करते हैं एज फॉर समेशन, सम करते हैं, तो आंसर आना चाहिए -2√3. लेट्स फाइंड आउट द फैक्टर्स ऑफ 9. अगर 9 के फैक्टर्स इफ आई फाइंड, आई विल डू इट विद अदर मार्कर. 9, ओके, 3 3s are 3 1s are. I don't have any √3 वाला factors. Okay, let's see. I'm writing the factors of 9 over here. It's 3 into 3, right? 3 3s are 9 होता है. Now pay attention. Please pay attention. ये 3 को I'm writing 3 only. But can I write this 3 as √3 multiplied by √3? Because √3 multiplied by √3 is 3. And this 3 I copied as it is. So √3 into √3 is 3. 3 3s is also 9. Yes. Now what I am doing it, I am making a jodi. I am making a jodi of these two numbers. So इनको अलग कर देते, उसको अलग कर देते. तो कहना इससे ये हो जाएगा, एक हो जाएगा 3√3 और एक हो जाएगा √3. Of course 3√3 when gets multiplied with √3 it will be 9. Okay. But I want -9. I want -9. Okay. So I'll make here minus and here plus. So -3√3 when multiplied with plus √3 I'll get -9. So ऐसे दो नंबर जिनको मल्टीप्लाई करो तो -9 चाहिए, वो आ गया. Now if I add, so ये √3 के आगे कुछ नहीं है, जहाँ पे कुछ नहीं means by default it's 1. So -3√3 plus 1√3. If I add -3√3 plus 1√3 it will be -2√3. Yes, I achieved this. Great, amazing. So one of my factor is this and other is this. Now how to solve it? How to solve it? I'll copy this 3x square as it is. I'll copy this -3. I'll copy this -3y square equal to 0. This as it is. The method which we are doing right now is called as splitting of middle term. I repeat, factorization भी बोलते हैं और splitting of middle term. So I will not write this middle term. Instead of this, I'm splitting it. I'll split it into two parts. One is -3√3 xy and other will be +1√3 xy. इसकी जगह पे दो लिखे, एक है -3√3 xy, दूसरा है +1√3 xy. Great. Okay. Therefore, now common from this two, 3 will be common. 3 दोनों जगह पे है. X will be common. From here one time x is remaining, minus here from here √3 is remaining and 1 y is remaining. From this both plus को I'll take out. And ये 3 के अंदर दो बार √3 है, दो बार √3 मिलते हैं तो 3 बनता है. Don't forget. So from this two terms I'll remove √3 common. Because दो बार √3 मिले तो 3 बनाए, तो एक √3 बाहर निकाल दिए दोनों टर्म्स में से. And one time y if I remove common. So from here only x is remaining. This minus as it is. And because one time √3 I have removed, so one time √3 is remaining and one time y is remaining. Because यहाँ पे दो बार y था, y स्क्वायर था, and equal to 0 as it is. Okay, so x minus root 3, this like x minus root 3y is here also, and x minus root 3y is here also. So x minus root 3y is first one, and 3x plus other one is 3x plus root 3y is equal to 0. X minus root 3y, both the brackets same, I removed common, and 3x plus root 3y. Therefore x minus root 3y is equal to 0 is the first equation, and 3x plus root 3y is equal to 0 is the second equation. Pause the video, students. That's it, students. Thank you.